What's up, boys and girls? This is your boy Curtis Miso coming in hot with another video. Today we're doing a little select blaster box retail financial recap. Not something I expected to be doing. I didn't expect to be ripping any select hobby. I ripped six hobby boxes. Too many hobby boxes. Didn't do so hot on that. Gibby took all the luck. And so we picked up some select blasters at a local card show. And we're thinking we're gonna rip some, maybe do some breaks on the channel. So I ripped one of these, just see what it's all about. Ended up just pulling absolute fire and realizing how good these things are. Out of the first blaster, the top 3 hits were these. Two a club level green die cut, Jonathan Taylor die cut, tricolor club level, and a premier club level Jordan Love out of one box is almost better than what I did out of a single hobby box. So I said, all right, well, that was fun. I got a bunch of boxes here at my house. I got 7 of them, so I'm gonna rip another 2, make a little video and rip 2. So I did that, and that still left 4 for the break that we're planning on doing. So I went ahead and ripped those, pulled some heat, and then I had these 4 taunting me sitting there. And so I said, screw it, I just ripped everything. So no more breaks. The break's not happening. I had to rip it all. Select retail, you guys, it's out of control. It is, I've ripped every product pretty much for football this year, and I think select retail might be the best ROI on average that you can get out of any product. The way that select is just awesome because so many rookies come out of the set. At least half, maybe more than your cards out of a box are going to be rookies. So you have a lot of chance at getting the big top 4, top 5 rookies out of a box. You got a good chance of pulling a parallel rookie. You're getting 2 field levels on average, it looks like, per box. That's the rarest parallel. Whereas in a hobby box, you're getting 3. And field level is the big chase. Those are the ones that are going to hold the most value. It's the rarest base card you can pull. And the fact that you're getting 2 of those in a blaster is insane. And so if you can get, 8 blasters, or no, you could get, at 125 a blaster, you could get 15, 18 blasters for the cost of 1 hobby box. I'd go for the blasters are going to give you better ROI. I'm telling you that right now. Even though, I mean, Gibby obviously did amazing on his hobby boxes, but it's a real boom bust. It's a high risk, high reward product for hobby, whereas these blasters, this retail product, you get so many rookies, so many field levels, so many parallels. You're getting a lot of singles and doubles, so there's a lot higher floor on retail. And so you're going to see that as I go through my ROI, that I just pulled a ridiculous amount of good cards. So I ripped 7 hobby boxes. The cost of that at 7 blasters that I'm going to review here at $125 a piece. That gets you to a cost of $875 for all this. And so now I'll go through the value of the cards that I pulled out of those boxes, starting from the smaller stuff, going to the bigger stuff, and we'll get to an ROI. So first we're going to start off with some tier 2, tier 3 rookies. Nothing too big here. Couple die cuts, blue prisms of Henry Ruggs and Jake Fromm. A little bit rare because they're the club level, not the concourse. I've noticed a little inefficiency in the market right now. I think a lot of people buying these don't realize that club is a lot rarer than concourse. They're paying more for concourse than club in many cases for the same player. Don't do that. These are rare. And so I've got 22 of these. I'm going to put a value of $1 on these. Super conservative, but a lot of these are going to be tough to sell for more than a couple bucks. Nice Zach Moss. Look at all these field levels out of 7 blasters. This is sweet. I love these field levels. I'm going to be collecting these. Van Jefferson Silver, field level. Javon Kinlaw, field level. Rager Silver, Premier. Club level Chenault, that's a guy I'm PCing. Claypool, Club. Gibson, Premier. A couple Ayuk Premiers. Gibson Premier. Dillon, Chenault. James Robinson, one of the few rookie cards that he has this year because he was although he's a starting RB, really good player. I think he was undrafted. So they don't, selects the last product of the year, so they realize that he's a good player and they put his rookie card in there. So these could hold some value. Concourse level, Gibson, CD, Dobbins, Eason, Chenault, another Eason insert, and a Gibson. So these are all tier 2. These are pretty solid rookies, and I'm only putting $1 value on these. The fact that these rookies are flying out of this product means that the price of these is going down. They're not going to hold their value as well. But it's still fun to pull them, and if you pull gradable ones, they're still going to be worth a good amount. So this is a good product to buy if you're into grading, because you get so many rookies. So you get 5 Burrows, one of them is probably going to be a PSA 10. So just put $1 value on each of those, and that gets you to $22 for 22 cards. And then we move up to $5 to $9 cards. These are all a little bit better rookies, and I should have pulled one of those CD Lambs out and moved it here, but whatever. It's all about conservative. So CD and Justin Jefferson, 2 bottom end tier 1, top end tier 2 rookies. CD turbocharged insert. James Robinson, again, should have probably pulled one of those out and moved it up here, but that's fine. Then some tier 3 rookies: Josh Kelly, Tricolor Club, Saquon Team Color Premier die cut, KJ die cut, and Xavier McKinney Field Level Orange die cut. These again are the rarest. These field level cards are the rarest level. But the CD, you can probably get 9 for it. Justin Jefferson, you can get 8, and the rest you can get $5 or so. So you put a value of 32. I just conservatively put a value of 32 on this, not putting much value on these ones in the back. So you got $32 on these, you got $22 on these. And then you're going on to a bunch of $10 to $15 cards. Bunch of fun stuff in here. Nope, sorry. We're going to go to, $10 to $15 cards, but we're going to go to the $10 ones first. So you've got a nice Justin Jefferson. This is the only insert that I think looks good for retail specific. It's they're all rookies. It's the Select Certified. The ones in hard cases, I've sold these already. They sold really quick. People are snapping this stuff up on eBay. I listed like 10 minutes ago, sold for $10. Rodrigo Blankenship sold this for $10 within like 30 seconds. That's like, if you imagine the worst photo on a football card that you could have, look at this. He looks terrible. He's a kicker, so that's how it goes. But people are really into this guy. So die cut, tricolor, premier level rookie, $10. Sold that already. Turbocharged, again, I just don't think these inserts look great. I put a value of 10. I can sell that for $10. Tom Brady, Hot Stars, $10. Joe Montana field level, that's pretty cool. He's in a KC uniform, that's interesting. Blue Prism, put a value of $10. So these are all $10. Justin Jefferson Premier level, 10. CD Premier level, 10. Drew Brees retirement year, die cut orange, 10. Kyler die cut orange. Lamar, so top tier 1 QBs, vets, 10. And a silver Premier Ayuk 10. If you guys are interested in any of these cards, hit us up on Instagram. I'll sell them to you for the prices that I'm listing. And then we're going into some slightly bigger stuff in the $10 to $15 range. These are kind of, so those were 10. These are all above 10. Starting from cheapest, you got a Darnell Mooney, blue, die cut Premier. People are really into this guy. Bears fans think he's gonna be good, kind of under the radar guy. J.K. Dobbins, Premier Silver. He's going to go off next year. His cards are going to go up. Jalen Hurts Premier base. I got no autos. I got 1 patch in 7 blasters. DeAndre Swift. One thing I should have mentioned is that they are printing. Should have mentioned this off the top. They're printing the hell out of these select retail, and I could already tell that based on all the cards on eBay. But the demand is there. It's keeping the value of the cards up, but you can tell they're printing a lot because you can pull numbered cards out of this stuff, but I ripped 7 blasters. I didn't pull 1 numbered card, and I didn't pull 1 auto. You can also pull autos. So they're printing the crap out of this stuff. It's going to depress the card values a little bit, but It's still a really fun rip, and if you get stuff graded, you'll be fine. So on this, I'm putting a value of $12. Cam Akers, this guy is going to go off next year. He's a buy, he's a hold. He's gonna get all the carries. I think he's going number 1 already in early fantasy drafts in the first round. That is. Anyway, $12 for that. AJ Dillon, nice team color concourse level neon green, pretty cool. Well, green. $12. And then, oh no, actually that's a $15 card, and the Cam Akers is a $15 card as well. Everything else is $12 in here. And then I've got this nice Jalen Hurts club level. It's the 3rd rarest level. People aren't really differentiating in the levels too much on eBay as much as they should, because these are pretty rare compared to the Premier and the Concourse. $15 on that. So if you combine these two stacks of the $10 to $15 cards, this is $206 right here. And then we're moving into some bigger stuff. These are the $20 plus cards. And I'm going to go through these one by one because there's some pretty cool stuff in here that I pulled. Nice. This is a really good looking card. Already sold it. Tua, $20, certified. The lefty. He looks that's such a cool picture of him. That's a cool card. But I've just got a lot of Tua shares, and I'm not going to hold on to inserts personally. Aaron Rodgers, orange, MVP year, die cut, concourse. These are going for about $25. I put a value of 20 on it. And then we have a Chase Young, tricolor die cut concourse. I think that tricolor looks pretty good with the Washington. It's the red, white, and blue, going with kind of the Washington DC theme. These are going for about $25. So I put a value. It's actually going for more than that, so I put a value of 25 on it. But that seems high. But people are just kind of paying randomly, regardless of rareness right now. We'll see if that maintains the case or people start to figure it out. Then I've got this nice Joe Burrow concourse, the most common Joe Burrow. These are going for upwards of $60 to $90 when hobby first came out. Then retail just flooded the market. Concourse, super common. So I sold this for $24. But still a great card. Nice picture of him too. Moving along here, we've got a Jonathan Taylor orange club level die cut. Really cool looking card. Nice photo of him. Relatively rare. It is a club level. $28 value on that. That might be a little high. We'll see. This one sold within 5 minutes of me listing it. Might have underpriced it. Sold it for $35. Premier level Justin Jefferson orange die cut. Not the best picture of him. He's just running. I guess he's just running a route. Doesn't have the ball yet, but whatever. $35 sold, gone. Here's a card I like a lot. Premier or field level. Look how good those field levels look. Jalen Hurts, base rookie. Value on this is $40. This is already up on eBay. I've got a couple offers around $35. May take that. We'll see, but I would have loved to keep this, but it's I've already got a couple of those at PSA, so I'll just flip that one. And then I've got a nice Jordan Love club level blue prism. That's a good looking card. Relatively rare. These are got to put a value of $40 on this bad boy. That might be a little high, honestly, but we'll see. And then some even bigger stuff. Nice little premier level Justin Herbert. Second most common right after Concourse, base rookie for him. Sold this pretty quickly for $56 at full ask. Really want a field level Herbert. Haven't pulled one of those. And then Joe Burrow, team color orange, die cut premier level rookie. Put a value of $100. I think that's probably a little conservative, but I want to be realistic when I'm making these reviews. So I've got this up on eBay. We'll see what it goes. I think I've got it up at 150 plus, but we'll see what I can get for that. And then this card, I love this thing. Oh my God, look at that. Justin Herbert, blue checkerboard, concourse level, team color. Oh, that's so cool. These are going for $250, $350 on eBay. I put a value of 150 on it. I've already got an offer at that. I wanted to keep this. I wanted to get it graded, but and I put this in the listing, which is why I'm selling it for cheaper. It's got a dinged. These die cuts, it's tough to keep those in good shape. It had a dinged corner, there it is, dinged corner right out of the box. So, noted that on listing. That's why I've got offers down at 150 instead of what I should be getting, which is more like 250. Unfortunate, but that's the reality. So I am going to go ahead and flip this. I might buy a graded one later because that's just such a freaking cool card. And so these bigger cards, the ones that are 20 plus, that's a value of $538 for all of these. Some pretty nice stuff in there. A lot of, you can see I pulled a lot of Herberts and Burrows, and you just are going to in this product if you rip enough of it. And so those are the cards that I am listing or I've sold. These are the ones that I'll go through the ones that I'm keeping now. First, I've got 6 kind of tier 2 or 3 rookie cards that I'm putting a value of $3 on conservatively. I've got these 3, I thought I had 3, 2 field levels, Pittman and Komet. This Komet, it's arguable whether I should really even grade that, but it's in such good condition. I'm thinking about it. Pittman, really solid player at USC, really good receiver. PC, that guy. Henry Ruggs, club level. Antonio Gibson, club level silver, really good player, one of the best RBs in the class. Chase Young, concourse, and Jerry Jeudy, concourse. That's a guy who I think is going to go off next year, underrated for sure. A little bit of mean reversion next year. Hopefully they get a new QB under center and he'll start going off. Then some bigger stuff. I'll go through these one by one. This is a card I like a lot. Again, Jerry Jeudy, a guy that I'm sitting on. Field level base rookie, awesome card. $15 value on this. Hopefully I can get a 10 on it. Then it'll go up to, maybe 60, 80 bucks. But awesome, love those field levels. And then another one I'm sending to PSA or BGS, whatever. Jonathan Taylor, tricolor concourse, die cut. Nice photo there. I've got a value of 15 on this as well. And then Joe Burrow, so I am keeping this one. I think it looks very clean. Again, sold one for 24, so that's why I'm going to put the same value on this one. Then I've got this bad boy. Justin Jefferson, club level neon green die cut. These are going for $30. Value of $30 on that. But more if it grades, obviously. And then I pulled a duo of Justin Herbert concourse base rookies. Again, concourse are pretty common, but it is Justin Herbert. And again, the photography on select is amazing. So these are going for about $35 a piece, but those are going to PSA, not being sold. And then the biggest card that I'm getting graded, a field level neon green Justin Jefferson die cut. Love this card, and it is pristine. These are going for about $50 to $70. I'm putting a value of 50 on it. Would be an awesome card slab. Would love to have it there in the back eventually once PSA reopens. So if you add all of these cards up that I'm getting graded, that's $222. And so if you do the math on everything, all the value of everything I pulled, it's a very good number. It's $1,020, and I think that's pretty conservative. I think I'm gonna get that. If these come back, a couple of these come back 10s, that dollar amount's gonna go up quite a bit, and that's on a cost of $875. So you pulled over $1,000 worth of cards. You paid $875 for the product. That's an ROI of 117% or 1.17x. So I made 17% gain just ripping these cards. Of course, it's a lot of work to actually go list them, and you do pay eBay fees and things like that. But gross of fees, you're looking at a gain from ripping, which is rare. It's hard to do. Obviously, Gibby did it on Select Hobby. I did it on Optic Hobby. But usually, you're going to be negative. You're going to be at when on average, we've done these reviews a lot, you're going to find you're at about 50% ROI before you grade anything. And so you shouldn't rip for financial gain, you should rip for fun. But if you can find a product where you are actually ripping and you expect to be ahead after ripping, that's unthinkable. And I think my experience from ripping these blasters is probably a little bit above average, but I don't think it's a ton above average. Just because you pull so much, I don't think I had a bad blaster in the batch. Each blaster I was ripping, I pulled at least one of the big QBs or a Justin Jefferson or something like that. And I think there's just a lot of chances to win with this product. It's kind of like, it reminds me of Chronicles basketball retail last year, where almost every card is a star. Every card is either a star player or a rookie. With Chronicles, we ripped a ton of retail. ROI was positive on that as well. Sent a bunch of Jaws and Zions to PSA. If you can, those products that where you pull more rookies than vets, and it's not a draft product, I think those are the ones you really want to go after and select, given that it's one of the top 3 products in the hobby. Even though they're printing a lot of it, it's going to hold its value. So I would highly recommend ripping Select Retail. I would recommend it over Hobby. I think the odds are better. I think Hobby's a little bit too boom bust for me, even though we know that Gibby boomed. I busted. Even if I boomed, I would still say the odds on retail are just they're just better. So let me know what you think in the comments. How are you guys doing when you're ripping Select Retail? How's the experience been for you? Do you think my recommendation is accurate, or you think I just ended up pulling a lot better than what you could normally expect? Anyway, thanks for watching the video. This is Curtis Miso signing off.